If something brought you here, you don't have to explain it. Maybe it's the tiredness that sleep doesn't seem to fix. Maybe it's the question you've been carrying for months without saying out loud. Maybe you just needed somewhere quiet that understands what you're actually going through. You are in the right place. Before we begin, one slow breath. In through the nose, and out, let your shoulders drop. You don't have to perform anything right now. You are not on. These affirmations are not going to tell you that everything is fine. They're going to tell you a truer truth than the one anxiety has been offering you. You are not behind. You have not failed. You are a founder at a hard moment, in an honest reckoning with a real business. And that is something very different from the story your worst nights tell you. Let these words reach you slowly. There is no rush here. This time is yours. I am allowed to be tired. The exhaustion I carry is real, and it deserves to be acknowledged. I do not have to be at my best to be worthy of rest. I give myself permission to slow down without it meaning I am giving up. I am allowed to want things to be different than they are. Not every difficulty is a signal to push harder. Sometimes it is a signal to think more clearly. I release the belief that rest is something I have to earn. I am allowed to feel uncertain without performing certainty for everyone around me. My doubt is not weakness. It is intelligence asking for better information. I am allowed to grieve a season that did not become what I hoped. Grieving something is not the same as failing at it. I have done harder things than this. My capacity for difficulty is real. I do not have to be grateful for the struggle right now. I only have to keep breathing through it. I am not behind. I am exactly where my choices have brought me, and I can choose again. The years I have given this business are not wasted. They are an education I carry forward. I am not a failure because this chapter is hard. Hard chapters are part of every real story. The version of success I have been measuring myself against is not the only version available to me. I am not less capable than I was 5 years ago. I am more capable. I am also more honest. I did not build nothing. I built something that taught me more than I could have learned any other way. My business is not the only evidence of who I am. My worth is not tied to my revenue. My worth was here before this business existed. I am not my worst month. I am not my most anxious thought. I am not my darkest Sunday evening. The difficulty I am in right now is not permanent. All conditions change. I am in a hard season, not a final verdict. What feels like the end of one chapter is often the beginning of a better question. I am asking better questions than I ever have before. That is not failure. That is growth. I can separate what I feel from what is actually true. From a clear mind, the next right step is visible. I am building that clarity. I know more about this market and this business than I give myself credit for. I have information that no advisor, no coach, and no book can fully replace. I have been here. I have been watching. I am building the habit of seeing my business as it actually is, not as I fear it is, and not as I wish it were. The honest picture, however uncomfortable, is always more useful than a comfortable story. I choose to make my next decision from evidence, not from panic. I choose to trust the part of me that has been quietly paying attention. My intuition has been trying to tell me something. I am finally listening. I do not need to have all the answers tonight. I need one clear next step. That is always enough. The clearest decisions I have ever made came from stillness, not urgency. I am choosing stillness. Clarity is not something that happens to me. It is something I create by slowing down and telling the truth. I am not my business. I am the person who built it. That person exists with or without this chapter. My identity did not begin when I started this company, and it does not end if I change direction. I am allowed to become someone different than I was when this started. That is called development. I contain more than this business has expressed. There is more ahead of me than behind me. The courage it took to build something from nothing is still inside me. It does not expire. I am the kind of person who faces hard things honestly. That quality does not disappear when I am tired. I have rebuilt before. I have adapted before. I have found a way before. The capacity that brought me to this point is the same capacity that will carry me through whatever comes next. I trust myself. Even now. Especially now. Tomorrow, I will make one good decision. That is all that is required. I am building something worth building, and if I discover it is not, I will build something that is. I am allowed to choose again. Choosing again is not giving up. It is wisdom. Something better is available to me. I am moving toward it honestly. You have been carrying more than you should carry alone. These words are not a fix. They are a reminder of what you already know, of what is already true about you, of what is still possible from exactly where you are standing. Come back to this whenever the noise gets loud. You are not behind. You never were. You are right on time for the version of this story that is actually yours. If the question you've been sitting with is bigger than an affirmation video can answer, there is a book. It's called The Successful Quit. It's the 25 code decision framework for exactly where you are right now. Whether to stay, adapt, or walk away from your business, made clearly and without guilt. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. I think it will help you. Good night. And one more thing before you go. The book behind this channel, The Successful Quit, is available right now on Amazon Kindle. And for a limited time, the first 100 people to download it get it completely free. If you have been sitting with the question of whether to stay in your business, adapt what you have built, or walk away and start something better, this book is the framework for that exact decision. 25 codes, built from 9 years of running the wrong business and everything we learned when we finally made the switch. It is also available on Kindle Unlimited, which means if you are already a member, you can read the entire book right now at no extra cost. The link is in the description and pinned in the first comment below. If you are one of the first 100, it costs you nothing. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it costs you nothing. Either way, the decision framework is yours. Go get it. The link is waiting for you below.